Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. And to top it all off, you can't even use your mushrooms. Because they fall asleep during the day. Wasn't that just dandy?
Hey guys, Darkspine Sonic 3 here. We just entered the backyard, level 3. Start off, I'm going to talk a bit about our little lily pad over here. Lily pads allow you to place non-aquatic plants on top of it. As you notice, there was a huge pool in the middle of the rows. We'll be getting aquatic plants later on. This is the first one, actually. And what will happen is we'll be able to plant sunflowers and pea shooters and pretty much anything we need to on top of it. During this level, the lawnmowers in the pool lanes do not work. A zombie will make it to the end, and they'll be killed. However, that lawnmower will fall into the water and it won't work. We'll have to get pool cleaners, which you can get from Crazy Dave's shop once we unlock it. Also, we cannot use mushrooms, that's why they're grayed out. They're nocturnal and they sleep during the day. You can wake them up with another plant that we get later on. Don't want to dwell too much into that right now. However, now is the time for killing zombies, so let's go. Also, we have the introduction of a ducky tube zombie. It's pretty cool. Pretty neat. Pretty ducky. Not to be confused with Dr. Evil, of course. I'm Ducky! So yes, lily pads work just like that. And of course our lawnmowers will fall into the water even though there's a lily pad right there. That's the bad part. And since it's a daytime level, our sun does fall from the sky again, so that is another beneficial thing of starting off fresh in level 3. And with the beginning of our waves, we can start planting zombies on top of our lily pads. We can start planting our sunflowers, fighting our zombie menace, and we will win. Ducky tube zombies. They will float around in the water over here. There are special aquatic zombies that can only go in the water. Or more. They're the only types of zombies that can go in the water. Any other type of zombie will just, you know, aimlessly fall in and die if that even happens. I think it does. I know it's a pretty popular thing in Plants vs. Zombies too, where there's a special spring bean that will knock zombies into the water if it walks over them. So, yeah, zombies can't swim. So, as we start, our waves are pretty easy. Not much of an issue. I guess that's pretty good. But as we go along, obviously, things are going to get tougher. Hopefully soon we'll get to see a ducky tube zombie doing what it does best. That'd be pretty fun. Music's here pretty good. Like I said, Laura Shigahara did a good job. Oh hey, 2 ducky tube zombies. So as they just fall in and then they paddle their way over. Not many zombies can do what they do. That's what makes them so unique. No one else can do what they do. So, let's just recap. Conehead zombies are best taken care of with at least 2 pea shooters. More is obviously better. However, it is not required. And, suppose you could say that if you have something planted on top of your lily pad, the lily pad itself will act as a second line of defense where you will be able to, where the zombie will eat what is on top of the lily pad, and then it will eat the lily pad itself. So I suppose that's a good thing. I guess your plants dying is a good thing. However, we've already reached the end of this level. And it didn't really take that much time. We're only about 6 minutes in, so with some generous rounding too. My math teacher taught me how to round. And with that, we get squash. It squashes zombies. That's why it's called squash. Also, it's squash. This thing is flat out invincible. It's the best way to put it. Squash is best for taking care of football zombies because they kill football zombies in one hit. It flies on top of it, and then it just crashes down. It'll kill any zombies in that square. So it's very good to have, very important, very... I know I say this a lot, very beneficial. Oh hey, buckethead zombies, cool. They wasted no time in dropping the ball with difficulty. Oh well. So let's see. What else to talk about? Garden Warfare is in fact going to be released on the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and the PC as well. Electronic Arts, also known as EA, is making it, and I'm not too hype about that. And it does require Xbox Live for the Xbox One and 360 editions. Obviously not for the PC version. But the PC version is going to be released on Origin. You can also... No, never mind. You can't pick it up anywhere else that I didn't see. So, yep. EA screws us once again. But I can't complain because there's another Plants vs. Zombies game coming out. And it actually comes out in a few days. Well, from this recording date, that is. It's already going to be out by that time. Which is why me actually talking about this is pretty useless. Maybe I should act like I've already played the game and, you know, have formulated an opinion on it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like playing as the zombies, you know. It's a nice turn away from what you normally do in this game, even though in this game you're able to pretty much play as the zombies in a minigame. But you know, I digress. I'll stop. However, we do also have newspaper zombies here. Him. Yeah, he's wearing his hard boxers. Shut up. It wasn't that important. That was last year's paper. They just don't get it. It was last year's paper. I swear, I'm gonna have to teach these guys a lesson in manners. Shut up. Ooh, what was this? Mini games unlocked. Play them from the main menu. Cool, I have to show that off. It made a nice sparkling noise even though it was a present. Oh, how I love this game. I would very much like another... Yes. I suppose I should start working on my aquatic defense, considering very soon the Ducky Tube zombie. Oh, cool, the Ducky Cone zombie. Well, I've been looking for a reason to show off the squash. You'll get to see just what it does. I don't know. Something about the squash just looks off. He doesn't look like he's having a very good day. But he'll look at his enemy like this. And then he'll squash him. Or in this case, he'll sink it like a battleship. You're alright in my book, Squash. Oh, look at that. Bucketheads. I suppose now it's time to deploy the other Squash. And then there's this guy. No! I hate you. The way his fist just comes back up is kind of funny in itself. It reminds me of that split second before death. Don't know quite how to explain it. And once again, the bucket zombies have been foiled. Not in tinfoil though, that's too pricey. This is already going better than all my other videos combined. I think I'm getting the hang of this. So, I've already gathered that Garden Warfare is coming out, and the fact that I talked about it was kind of useless. So, I apologize for that. I talked about the lawnmowers. I quoted at least one zombie today, so that's pretty nice. Told several newspaper zombies to shut up. That's also, I can also check that off the list. That's good. We're making excellent progress here. And I believe once we make 8,000, we can actually get the next seed slot upgrade. That's pretty cool. I'll be sure to show that off as well. I mean, I'm not gonna deny an extra seed slot. Ah. Shut up, zombie. Go back to sleep. Good boy. There are no female zombies. That's the weird part. I don't know. Maybe the gargantuars are female zombies, and they're just female bodybuilders gone horribly wrong or something. Makes sense. You're doing an excellent job, repeaters and pea shooters and sunflowers and walnuts. Keep up the good work. Squash, I'm sorry, may you rest in peace at the bottom of the ocean. You know, I always kind of wondered about that. Oh, hey, look at that! That's not good at all. No, that's not good. There we go. I love how they all just sink like rocks. Oh, oh, oh! Shut up, newspaper zombie. Your wife is dead. By the way, that achievement I was talking about in a few episodes ago, that was actually an achievement to get 8,000 sun in one run. Yeah. It's just a tiny bit extreme, right? Just a tiny bit. Anyway, 3 Peters. They cost 325 sun, not shun. We're not Amish. And they shoot 1 pea in 3 lanes. 1 to its or more. If I plant it in the middle, it'll shoot up 1, down 1, and in the middle. I'll have to show it off because I can't exactly explain all that well. Anyway. Hey, wanna buy? Okay. It'll cost you $5,000, but you'll be able to choose 8 seeds per level instead of 7. You know what? I was apparently extremely wrong. Maybe it was the 9 seed slot. Yeah, it was the 9 seed slot. You can carry a maximum of 10. It's pretty nice. So, we're gonna need our sunflowers, our pea shooters, our lily pads, our squash, our 3 Peters. Okay, good. That's what it's called. That, and that. And we have 8 of our plants ready to go. And here we have a snorkel zombie. Let's just check out what his shirt says. It says, I heart brains. Yeah. You also got George Lopez over here having the time of his life. Let's rock. So, snorkel zombies. They're also quite self-explanatory, but I must explain anyway. They snorkel. They can go underwater to dodge enemy fire, I believe. Or more, plant fire. Kind of ironic to say plant fire because plants are extremely flammable. I'm not funny. Anyway. Snorkel zombies can snorkel to get out of the way of enemy fire, if I remember correctly. I haven't exactly encountered one in a while, so I'm a little rusty on that. However, it's safe to assume that they would do that. I guess we'll see in a little bit, though. Hopefully one appears soon. I actually want to see what they do for myself now. I don't want to give false information. I've done that enough. What with that grave shovel incident, that actually does not exist. That I was accidentally in the part of the Plants vs. Zombies wiki that said character creator. And all that stuff looks so convincing too. Except for the emo pea shooter. That's what I'm gonna call it. It looked like an emo pea shooter. I'll pull up a picture if I can find it again. Yeah. It wasn't pretty. It's actually kind of disturbing. Crap. Good work, Squash. I'll save that thought for a later time when the time is right. That will be much better. Now, it is best to plant 3 peers if you want to use 2. At this point where this pea shooter is, and at this point where this pea shooter is, where it will shoot up into this lane, and down into this lane. They're very helpful, and yes, I'm going to say it again because it's going to be my motto for this for all of this Let's Play. It's very beneficial. Kinda like saying that now. Everything's beneficial! No, it's not. Oh no! Crap! Quoting zombies is pretty fun. Come at me, zombro. Forget I ever said that. That was too modern for me. Well, I guess I'll just say what was on my mind for that Squash thing. What if Squash were just like twerking? Okay, crap. Ah, God, you guys interrupted me in